Hey, Lynda's lawyers. Okay, my name is Shane. My last name is Dreyer. My middle name is Michael. I, as of right now, am my mother, Gail Marie Dreyer's legal guardian. Before I go any further, I've called a detective in Fort Myers who's investigating Lynda. And he says that each time Lynda uses my mom's credit cards, which, by the way, I hope you know, she probably won't download this video because of what I'm about to say. She has my mother's credit cards and is using my mom's money to pay for these lawyers. Which, if that doesn't spell suspicious, I don't know what does. In the last power of attorney video, I called Lynda the C word. I can pull some strings, and I know that she's trying to use that against me. Freedom of speech is the First Amendment. I can say what I want as long as it's not a threat. And if you watch all 4 of these power of attorney videos, I have not made one threat. Not one. Nor have I ever threatened Lynda. And I never will, because the day I threaten her is the day she wins. But I will let you know that each time she uses these credit cards while I have guardianship, the detective told me that is a crime each time. So not only is Lynda going to be charged with a crime, but there's a chance that you might lose your job. So I don't know why you're representing this nutcase. Lynda, this sounds so immature, but it's true. Lynda smells like a ham sandwich, a rotten ham sandwich. I've been told that she has trashed beer cans and cigarette butts, trashed my mom's Granada house. I think it's 8608 Granada in Fort Myers. I've been in contact with lawyers, my mom's lawyers. I've actually seen my mother. If you look on my YouTube channel, I really hope to God, because what I think Lynda's gonna do, she's gonna go through my YouTube channel, download all my videos. I don't even think her shit phone, unless she buys a new one with my mom's money, can hold all the storage for this many videos. But she's gonna crop it all together, all the bad parts of my videos, to make me look like I'm incompetent. That's another thing I heard. So she's trying to get me labeled incompetent. Well, first of all, a judge knew about my addiction problem and still signed the guardianship over. So your argument about me having an addiction problem is out the window, and I'm still clean. I can pee clean right now and prove it. That's out the window. You're gonna have to get a judge to overturn the guardianship, which I'm my mom's legal adoptive son, and you are her paperwork aide. And you're buying lawyers with my mom's money. I know for a fact that you took money out of the CDs. My mom has 2 CDs in Evans Bank in New York, both worth $480,000 each. You took $70,000 out of that, out of one of them. I know that for a fact. And I'm gonna have the records subpoenaed, and I'm gonna pay for it. Don't ask me where I'm getting the money, because I'm not telling you. But I have money as well. This is gonna be a battle, and this is not about the money, because I know Lynda for a fact that if you win this, I will never be able to see my mother again. You will never let me see her again. And she will die. She will die in your hands. The video previous to this, where I made that description, mentioning this 4th power of attorney video, addressing power of attorney video. And do I sound incompetent? Let me ask that real quick. Do I sound incompetent to you, Lynda's lawyers? Because I don't think I am. I really hope that you show this in court and play it, because I am not incompetent. Anyways, I did lose my train of thought, but I'm only human. I'm not a robot, you know. But hey, I'm incompetent, right? I love sarcasm. I'm good. See, yeah, no, I'm not stupid. People who you think are your friends, Lynda, they're not. You should watch who you trust. But anyways, yeah, you're going to jail, okay? Because you see, you're lucky that this happened around Christmas and New Year's, because the detective told me as soon as I get back in the office, it's a wrap. You should really call Detective Norman, because he called the West Seneca Police Department when I went there. And you're trying to have my dad arrested for fraud in Blaisdell? They're gonna check the ATMs, the cameras, and they're gonna see who actually took the money out. Because I know for a fact that my dad did not do that. And with the safe, are you kidding me? Lynda, you had cameras set up at the Highview house where you claimed the safe was stolen. Where's the footage from that? Nowhere to be found, I'm guessing. Yeah, no. This is stupid. I can't even believe that this is still going on. It's so dumb. Because like I said, I don't give a rat's ass about the money. A rat's ass. It's about me being able to see my mother until she dies. Because you know what? I hate to say it, but you succeeded, Lynda. My mom has deteriorated to a point where I think she'll die in the next 5 years regardless of whether we win or not. You're going to kill her. You killed my mom, even though she's still alive. You killed her. You're sick, and you're still fighting it. I can't believe you. You call me, you say I'm the one who betrayed? No. Those text messages? No. Sign the papers. Just sign them. Say no. Say yes. I mean, are you serious? Oh my God, there's so much evidence against you, and it hasn't even, the detectives haven't even gotten involved that much yet, and they're going to, but they haven't even gotten that involved, and I have unearthed evidence myself, so I am not incompetent or mentally ill. You know, we all have our crosses to bear. So you trying to claim that I'm mentally, and another thing is, that's another thing I want to mention. Lynda Kite, since 2019, has been trying to get me on Social Security. Just this past month, I was sent a letter of denial, which I had the letter still. They deemed me competent to work after 4 years of you trying to get me on it. And I heard from a source that you were not only trying to take my mom's money, but that's why you wanted to be my rep payee with the Social Security, because you wanted to take my money as well. And that would have been about $60,000 in your pocket. And I also know, and I'll be getting this evidence soon, that you put yourself as a beneficiary in the trust. And I remember the day you asked me what my Social Security number was, and I asked why. And you, because we were still talking at the time, you told me that it was to make me the sole beneficiary. But now I know that's not true. Also, why is your husband Dale living in my mom's townhouse? I'm not even going to put this video up till tomorrow, because there's a lot of big evidence pieces being put together tomorrow, and I don't want you interfering with it at all. So this video actually won't go up tonight. It won't go up until, because I'm in Fort Myers right now figuring this stuff out with the detectives and with the lawyers. But I will be back in Singer Island tomorrow. And that's all I'm basically going to say. But this video is going up tomorrow as soon as I get back. And I'm going to add this to the end of the video. There's two things I want to clear up. When I mentioned that I have money, it is not my mom's money. And they can prove that by investigating it. It is not my mom's money. We froze the bank accounts, which now she's trying to claim that we stopped her insurance, and that's crime. Well, it's not a crime. We stopped the bank accounts because you're trying to steal my mom's money and use it to pay for lawyers so you can get the money to yourself. Which, like I said, it's not about the money. Also, when I mentioned that the townhouse was trashed, I know for a fact she's going to clean it up. And what's even funnier is she's definitely getting mail sent there, because I know the law in Florida says that if you get mail sent to an address for 2 weeks, you establish residency. Well, I'll tell you, Lynda, guess what? I'm gonna go to the courts with my mom. Now I'm not even gonna say who I'm gonna go with. It's not my mom. She's still in the nursing home, but I'm going to I'm gonna get a formal from the court, a formal eviction notice. You will not be allowed on any of my mom's properties, and the property you are currently in at the time of the formal eviction, you will be out of, and you will not be allowed on my mom's properties. Plain and simple. That's all I want to say. Oh, and by the way, the guardianship trumps the power of attorney. So, like I said, every time you take money from those credit cards, it's a crime. Thank you for your time. Hey, Lynda and Lynda's Lawyers. I just wanted to add something about my YouTube channel and about my videos, about my, my story times. Well, guess what? You have no proof that any of that happened for starts. They're all stories. There's other YouTubers. You can look them up. Xcodeh, Xcodeh, Luna, Luna, and Goblin, like Goblin, like from Lord of the Rings, I think it is. They make these same stories and they upload daily. They're all fake. It's for entertainment purposes. So disregard all that right off the bat. But the power of attorney videos, those are legit. Feel free to download this, Lynda, and I'm gonna keep my cool. As time passes, I'll see what you try to throw at me, which is probably just all lies or bogus, and I'll prove it wrong. And we'll see what the detectives in Florida come up with. So stay tuned. Power of attorney videos coming out tomorrow. And two more things. This is exhausting, people. Lynda, when she went to the police station to claim that my dad and my mom's cousin stole her money, and my dad burglarized the house, allegedly, which is not true, the police told us she was there for 2 hours talking. Which, that means that she just told 2 hours worth of lies, because we all know that the only person responsible for taking that money is, of course, Lynda, or her daughter, or her daughter's husband, or Lynda's husband. So, yeah. And I'll add another part. I'm gonna rewatch the video because I want to add every part I can possible. This, she's gonna download all these, so she's gonna make herself look a fool. I remembered it. Lynda's lost her mind, because I heard from a source as well that Lynda covers all, like, for example, on computers, laptops, they have cameras on them. She covers it with paper and tape because the government's watching. And she also tried to make a claim that my dad, who is 67 years old and has a flip phone, hacked into the TV in my mom's house and was listening to her. You guys are really going to side with this psychotic person? As and I'll paste this to the end as well. But as a clip from the original 9-minute clip from me addressing the power of attorney, you can hear one of the people at the hotel I'm at agree with me. Either it's the hotel or, who knows where that voice came from, but it's most likely somebody in the parking lot. I wasn't looking, but it says, quote, Lynda should be, in reference to her claiming that I should be deemed incompetent. And a voice goes, Lynda should be. And I agree with that. Oh, and also, lastly, I heard from a source that Lynda has my medical records. Well, first of all, and final, she has no right. That's a HIPAA violation. I am not giving her permission to take those. So, yeah. And I have unearthed evidence myself, so I am not incompetent. And I have unearthed evidence myself, so I am not incompetent. And I have unearthed evidence myself, so I am not incompetent. And I have unearthed evidence myself, so I am not incompetent.